He's more than a year in Holland and he still hasn't learned Dutch.
Nee, ik praat gewoon een klein beetje Nederlands. Maar ik vind het echt niet moeilijk.
Dear viewers, welcome to a new episode of Drive with Hardstyle. It's going to be an English one because we have Imperatorz as our guest and he can't speak Dutch, so we're going to do it in English. First of all, I would like to thank Official Hard Merch for being our sponsor, and besides that I would like to thank Dirty Works for hooking me up with this bomber jack. Thank you for that, and I'm hoping that we will see an artist in the near future from you guys in the car with me. We're going to talk about music, we're going to talk about the scene, we're going to talk about a new release that's coming up from Imperatorz and a version, and you're going to listen to it right now, so crank up the volume and enjoy.
Valhalla!
Dear viewers, welcome back, and we're in the car with Mr. Imperator himself, Kevin.
Yo, 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 what up, boys?
How are you, buddy?
Man, I'm good though. It's a fantastic day, as always in the Netherlands. No sunshine, dark, grey. Fantastic, love this country.
The winter has settled in, right? It's getting cold, it's getting dark.
Fuck that shit.
Hey buddy, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, man.
No worries, with the intention to get to know you better as a person.
Yeah.
But of course also as an artist. So let's kick it off with the introduction of yourself to the viewers and your fans.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, as most of you know, my name is Kevin. I'm fantastically 24 years old. I'm born and raised in Germany. Best country ever. And yeah, a year ago I moved to the Netherlands. I'm living now around Den Bosch. I really like the Netherlands. It's kind of like Germany, you know. Just you talk a weirder language here than we do.
No, you guys talk a weird language.
Which is the bigger country, man? Which country? What do you think where you got your language from? I'm not saying any historically moments, but yeah, but man, basically started it with the whole music thing a couple of years ago, and yeah, what shall I say? I'm really happy how it's turning out, and yeah, with the moving now to the Netherlands, it was based on music, my girlfriend and everything, and I got to know so many awesome people, of course, including you, man. And yeah, that's, I think, so far. I love to eat schnitzel, by the way, for everyone who thinks that it's a German cliche, man. It is. It is.
But when did you decide to come to Holland? I mean, how did the invasion go?
Well, I can say 70 years ago it went pretty well. No, but I wanted to move already in end of 2017.
Yeah.
But there it didn't work out with finding a job probably, and I had some stuff to fix in Germany as well. But yeah, I made 2018 the step because I thought, okay, if you want to, you know, I'm young. I hope I don't have any kids, and I don't have a wife or so. So man, now is the time to do it. I'm still young and fresh.
Yeah. You don't have any ties that hold you to one spot. Yeah.
Exactly. Of course, it's, you know, everyone who moved out and moved away from, you know, the city where they lived, where they used to live, and moved further away knows that. Of course, there are always like factors. I mean,
friends and stuff.
Exactly, friends, family. You kind of have a bound to your city, you know. And I have to admit, it was in the beginning. It was not that easy, but I expected it to be way harder. I really came fast, you know, into the living in the Netherlands, and of course, all the friends I got here really helped me further.
Oh, great.
And yeah, I feel really good here. I really like the country.
Yeah.
So.
Do you feel comfortable in a different country?
Yeah, I do, and we have to admit that
you got differences, right?
The differences, and home is not that far away. You know, I drive 500 kilometers or so, and then I'm back home. But it's not the biggest distance, let's say.
And do you go back often or just once in a while?
Once in a while. I wanted to go back like every 1.5 months, every month, 1.5 months, but lately I've been so busy that I really couldn't make it that often. I will go the next time, I think end of January or so. So I spent also the Christmas days at home. So when you see this, it's almost Christmas, and we spend Christmas in the Netherlands to, you know, enjoy the time here with the family of my girlfriend. And
also important, right?
Yeah.
Also important.
Of course it is important. Of course it is.
But where did you meet your girlfriend? I mean, she's Dutch, and you were living in Germany then, I think, right?
Yeah. I met her at cliche-wise at the party. I think it was. I shouldn't fire dates here, but I would say it was Shockers 2017.
Yeah.
Around.
You performed there, right? Or not?
No,
it was 2018.
No, I didn't perform at Shockers yet, but I was.
I saw you on the stage.
I was on stage dropping together with Digital Minds in Rio the first time Ways of War, and from that moment on it took really off. I still get goosebumps when I just checked the video actually, and I still get goosebumps at the end when I hear everyone cheering for the track and stuff. And I'm a bit embarrassed about my stage confidence at that point. Man, oh my god, I look like 10 years old kid seeing the first time in his life ice cream or so.
I think you were pretty, how do you say that? Flabbergasted what's happening.
Yeah, man. But yeah, there I got to meet my girlfriend, and it took a while. It took a bit until we got together, but now everything is going great.
You got your own home, all as well.
Exactly. We got a house, and I have to admit, it's pretty solid to live together, and it's pretty nice to, you know, have like a place where you can come home to and everything is fine.
Yeah. I can imagine that.
If you get your woman under control.
Oh, don't say that.
No, of course not.
Hey, and you also work in Holland, right?
Yes.
You're account manager for a company?
Yes, I'm account manager for now Merck. It's called Merck. Merck. And basically we are in the semiconductor business, selling gases and chemicals to companies like Intel, what is maybe known in the Netherlands, NXP, Global Foundries, like those kind of companies. So they can produce their computer chips, they can fire up the machines for like the healthcare and everything. It's a pretty good job. I really like my team. I really like the normal routine. I'm not a person who can sleep all day and lay around and do nothing, so I really need like
you need to have the challenge to achieve something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you need to have like, I think a daily routine is really important, and I don't know if it's the German speaking out of me, but I hate sitting around and doing nothing for too long time. Absolutely not my thing. Work is fantastic, let's say.
But how does a typical week of yours look like then, with a 40-hour job and producing, making music? How does it go?
Well, I get up at 6 in the morning, then I get ready, get to work. I work in Utrecht, it's by the central station.
It's pretty close for you from here?
It is. I take the train, and it's if NS is punctual, which happens not that often. Shout out to NS. Then I work like 8 to 5, a normal standard office job, standard office time, I think.
Yeah.
Then I get home, try to work out 4 times a week. I know you don't see that, especially you don't see that, but 2020 will be the change.
Summer buddy, Kevin.
Man. I'm the best example that humans, need winter fatties. It's like someone has to keep it warm, right? It's ourselves.
I mean, your girlfriend doesn't complain, right?
No,
she uses you as a pillow, so that's all good.
Fuck, man. But yeah, then I got home, I work out, eat something, prepare food, do some administrative work, and hit the studio until like 11, 12 or so.
So making long days, right?
Long days. Not sleep is for the weak, they said in the Netherlands. I learned, so I try to keep that up. And I can say that all the nights with not much sleep and everything start paying out slowly, and that's the best feeling ever. You know, you need.
You're getting reward for the thing you put in.
Exactly.
Right?
I just wanted to say, man, a human being needs a reward for the work they do. I think everyone likes to have something back for what they're doing. You know, if you put a lot of work in work.
Yeah. But looking at where you came from, I mean, you just said from 2017 when your track was played by Digital Minds. It kind of took off for you guys. In 2018, you guys, I mean, you guys as an act, Imperatorz, decided to split with Mitchell. Was it?
In 2019 we split.
Oh, 2019, excuse me.
2019. In 2018 we had a fantastic year. I don't complain at all. I mean, we played
at DEFCON, right?
We played DEFCON at the Purple. We played Capital, the second area, which was like everyone who was at the Ziggo Dome and everyone who has ever been to the second area knows that you don't go there by accident. The elevators is shit. But yeah, we opened at 11 and after 5 minutes was full.
Wow, that's great.
It was an insane feeling. Then we played the Loudness, Capital, Decibel at the Extreme Loudness Outdoor.
It was a massive year, right, for you guys.
It was really, really good. Then we played at Wow, was also really fantastic.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Qdance and BTS for the chances.
For having you guys. Yeah, great.
And 2019, DEFCON Indigo, I think that was the best hour. Sorry to my girlfriend, but that was the best hour of my whole life, I think. Man, you guys really blasted the way.
I saw the picture from you guys. It was crowded, it was full.
After like 20 minutes, I expected, honestly, in all honesty, I didn't expect anything. I thought like maybe 50 to 100 people or so, which is really cool. I mean, I don't want to say that small crowds are like not good. I mean, small dedicated crowds are fantastic, but on the other hand, you think DEFCON, 10,000s of people, and of course you would like to have a later play time, have it full and everything. So I didn't have I didn't have the biggest expectations, but you guys really blew it away, and I'm massively thankful for that.
Awesome, great.
Couldn't say it. Still getting goosebumps when I just talk about it.
Yeah, so. It really does.
So yeah, it was a fantastic time, and I'm really looking forward for 2020.
I can imagine, but after that you decided to split your ways. Yes. Are you still in contact with Mitchell?
Yeah, me and Mitchell are still having like a good contact. Also, because we worked together for Hardstyle Mag, and then we decided to work together as an act. Yeah. And of course, a split up has always like. It's always like an important or like a heavy point, let's say, because things definitely change for both people. Yeah. But we still have a good contact. We don't have any beef or something.
Oh, that's good.
We're still friends. But we just decided to.
He wants to focus on his career, right?
Yeah,
he's what I read.
Yeah, he's working for the Dutch government.
Yeah.
For government Zuid. My Dutch is not on fleek, I'm sorry boys.
He's more than a year in Holland and he still hasn't learned Dutch.
Ik praat gewoon een klein beetje Nederlands. Maar ik vind het echt niet moeilijk. But Mitchell is focusing on his career, and I'm really happy for him. He has really big plans for 2020. I can't announce it yet. He told me the stuff he will do, and respect to that. It wouldn't be my thing, and he's doing fantastic in that. Big shout out to you, bro. I mean, we had fantastic years, and you helped the project bringing there where it is now. Yeah, and I'm forever thankful for that. Great. You have to know where you come from, I think.
Of course, never forget where you come from.
Exactly.
That's very important. But looking at the act Imperatorz, I see your logo is a samurai. Yeah, it's the head of a samurai, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a samurai, and as I got told afterwards, it looks a tiny bit like the Transformer.
Yeah. I mean, it does. It does.
A tiny bit like it.
Not a Transformer, like the Decepticons.
Yeah, man, Decepticons for life. I mean, who wants a cheap truck?
Who wants to be a good guy, right?
Man. Who wants to be the truck? I never understood it. The Decepticons had like a tank and a jet and everything, and man, the Transformers were just like a...
This is our inner nerd talking right now, eh?
Man, everyone who knows Transformers know what I'm talking about.
But looking at your tracks is also very raw-like. Yeah. Is that something you've chosen for, or is that something that just evolved that way?
the raw sound in general.
Not the sound, but also the name of the tracks. You know,
Yeah.
Plan to Die, Valhalla.
Yeah.
It's more of a Viking way, but still is war-like.
Yeah.
Is that something you choose? Or?
Well, in the beginning, our first tracks were the very first track was called Recruit, which got played by Jason Payne at Unlocked.
Yeah.
Shout out. And the second one was Fucking Machine Gun. So we thought like, okay, well, the war theme can fit really well with the name. Imperatorz is like mighty. It has like, you know, the vibes are like warlike and stuff. But on the other hand, everyone knows in Raw and also nowadays and also back in the days was the war theme was just like sucked out.
Yeah.
And everyone, if I hear another track with Annihilation or so, it's like, man, I'm not saying it's like it's not good, but you know, a couple of things are just, you know, overused.
Yeah.
So we decided at some point to open it up a bit, even though I have to admit Ways of War was the third track and was still like warlike.
Yeah.
So we didn't do it directly.
And the other thing that I really find recognizable of you is I saw you at Loudness, and the energy you bring to your performance. I mean, it's just insane. Man, you were all sweaty and you were just going.
Thank you, bro.
Is that something that how do you say that, belongs to the act Imperatorz? Is that just Kevin having a good time?
I would say this Kevin having a good time, because everyone who knows me knows that I'm standing still is in general not my thing, and I'm doing what I love the most. You know, everyone has their favorite DJs, let's say, and their favorite tracks, etc., etc. And as the DJ himself, I mean, you love your own music and you can play your favorite tracks of other producers. I mean, there's nothing what can top that.
Yeah.
You're just having like 1 hour, the time of your life, and if you see that the people enjoy it as well, it's like an extra motivation. And I've played already for a crowd of 30-40 people, but everyone was going totally nuts. That feeling, it gives me also like a lot of energy if the people like sing along, and you see people like kick rolling every single kick. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, great.
It's crazy. And I was the same when I went to parties, or still go to parties. You know, it's like pure dedication. That's why I like the rock crowd a lot. Yeah. Because like dedicated to the bone.
Yeah.
That's something special, you know. You don't have that in like other genres that much. I mean, Uptempo has also really dedicated crowd, but it's not a music where you have the whole crowd singing along, or where you have the whole crowd.
No, it's more crowd going to the drive at
exactly.
Uptempo, and at the Raw it's more you can sing along, you can kick roll along.
Exactly.
It's more different.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I really like that specific part of music.
Yeah.
I mean, for me it's all hardstyle, but that discussion is so old already. I don't start with it.
What discussion?
Man, we're like splitting up for sub-layer, for sub-genres, like raw, extreme raw, medium raw, blah blah blah. Look, you can say it's hardstyle and raw style, but basically the sound evolved the last, let's say, 3 years.
But evolved very fast.
Yes, way faster than like back in the days. I'm really a classic lover. I really like classic hardstyle, and if I listen to the tracks then, it was like so much it was simpler but still really good. The whole package was really good, and the artist released like 6 tracks a year. If 6 tracks a year back in the days was already quite an amount. Yeah. And now you as an artist, you have like kind of the pressure by the amount of tracks which are coming, that you have to release like every 4, latest 6 weeks. Yeah. Latest. To stay like on the map, you know. And it's good on one point that the scene is getting bigger. On the other hand, I would personally wish that you don't have like that kind of pressure. You know, that everyone takes like the time.
The time to produce high quality stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to say that it's like low quality. But I think that a more calm release schedule for everyone,
for every artist, will be suitable.
Exactly. I mean, then every track gets like the fantastic, gets like the attention. Yeah.
That it deserves.
That it deserves. Yeah. And now when the track is like 2 months old,
it's forgotten. It's forgotten.
It's forgotten. It's like, oh man, the track is already 2 months old, and this is like for the guys from you know, behind and who's doing the music and everything. Is like, oh, okay, it's just 2 months old, you know.
Yeah.
People sit on an anthem as example for like months or so. If you listen to like interviews of Atmospheres and kind of stuff, how long it took for an anthem, And basically, it's 4 or 5 months old. People are like,
okay, next song.
Yeah.
And looking at your career, at what point are you now? Are you where you wanted to be after this amount of years, or?
It's a fantastic question.
It's a good question, right?
Actually, I hoped to be further, but it is on the other hand, everyone dreams about like a rocket star, dreams about being big in a short period of time. If I look back, I played really big stages.
Good venues, right?
Good venues. I could already tick a lot of stuff from my bucket list. It was always a dream playing at Decibel, always a dream playing Indigo at DEFCON.
Yeah.
Playing in the Marsilo and even better stuff is to come. I mean, I can say that I will play in Australia. I mean, how crazy is that to fly to the other side of the world, so people see really, like, I don't know. This is really, I probably didn't realize it yet.
Yeah.
I'm still, when I talk about it, still a bit like,
still a bit of untouchable, right?
Yeah, it still feels weird, and I'm really thankful for the ESI crew to make my dream come true.
Yeah.
And there's way more to come. I still have like a couple of bucket list things.
Yeah.
I would love to play it someday, maybe at the Marsilo main. Shockers, the main stage this year. Last year, 2019 was massive. It was really cool. Or Supremacy is a really big indoor stage. Like those kind of things. Yeah. I think it's normal for an artist in the raw scene.
All right.
I hope at least.
But still, it's pretty hard to get a foot on the shore, right, as an artist right now, to not be forgotten in the eyes of the fans and to keep producing in a unique way that people are accustomed to. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, if you especially the big amount of tracks which get out, makes it hard to
stand out.
Yeah, to stand out and to really make a hit, to really make a track where everyone thinks for more than a month, like, this track is really good,
Yeah.
I'm really satisfied and happy that we released Valhalla, the collab with A-Vision. Shout out to you, brother. On Scantrax Black, and that Scantrax is really giving us the platform to release this track, because I'm really happy with the whole package. The crowd response is insane so far. I get like everyday messages when the track will be released, and I can finally say when you see this video, it will be like not even a week anymore until the release, and it's insane. I'm really curious for it. I hope you all check it out.
Well, they've listened to it at the start of this show, of course, because we used as the mid part.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's pretty, how do you say that? Melodic. There's a very catchy melodic. And how do you, as a raw artist, make the decision to, hey, I'm going to more kicks and more, how do you say that, hardness, or I'm going to use more melodic stuff?
It depends. We when we sat together with Robin, we wrote the melody, and then we were like, oh man, we still need like a theme for the track. And to be honest, this melody was not, it was the first melody we did, but the second time we met up, we were like, okay, let's trash everything and do something completely different for the theme, a bit more dark and everything.
Yeah.
But in the end, this melody worked out really well. It's really catchy, and it kind of suits the story, the whole Valhalla theme. I don't know, it really worked out. There's even our own vocals in.
Yourselves?
It's our own selves.
Oh, nice, great.
It's weird. I mean, Robin made it in the end because he has a deeper voice than me.
Yeah.
And the Valhalla scream, as example, before the drop is him.
Oh, great.
I have a 2 female voice for that, I think. Hey.
You're not that manly anymore.
I'm not a murderer anymore. No, but it's not a secret.
All right. Hey, and looking at we're now in 2020.
Yeah.
2020, sorry. What are the things we can expect from you? Because Valhalla is coming in 1 week.
Yeah.
You got a Crypsis remix coming up.
Exactly. I joined Crypsis on stage at Shockers. He played the first time a remix at
Supremacy. Yeah.
And the response was really good. And I'm really thankful for the opportunity. He was supporting my music already for like so long that we met at the party and we're like, yo, what do you think? You want to make a remix? And I said, man, it would be an honor. He's still like one of, he's a legend. He's in the scene for so long, doing great stuff, releasing on I think one of the best labels out there, Minus is More.
Yeah.
And yeah, we shot in January already the clips for the video clip.
Yeah.
And yeah, about the release date, I can't be too specific, but it will come really soon.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward for like the response for it. Yeah. And I've collabed with Retaliation, Gunslinger, which will be released really soon.
That's been around for a long time now, right?
Yeah, since DEFCON we played it the first time, and it took a while to really finalize it. Also quality-wise, we reworked the project, I think 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah.
Also the dubstep part and everything.
That's more that kind of thing, right? That dubstep part. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward for the release. It's a bit more out of the box, but still has like the really raw
drive in it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And besides that, I'm working on, at the moment, I have 4 solos kind of done. And I'm really curious how the response will be to it. The tracks will get, premiered time by time to really make sure that every track gets like, the point of attention.
Yeah.
Every producer out there knows what I'm talking about. It's like if you play everything at once, it can be pretty hard. I'm looking forward for the major events in 2020, and there will be a pretty big announcement around February, March. I would like to be more specific, but
you can't.
I can't. No, I'm not allowed to. So I hope that you just keep an eye on the socials. It will be, really,
massive for you, right?
For me, it will be like a really big step, and I can't wait to make a step forward. Bring the career on the next level, and I'm really, really happy with how everything is turning out. Everything clicks together.
Step by step, right? No scissoring. No.
How everything. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Step by step.
Yeah, step by step, exactly. So what I can recommend to everyone out there who feels a bit frustrated about how it's going, I can only say, man,
keep grinding.
Yeah, keep grinding for real, because everything will. And in the end, everything will turn out positively for you. Everything will click together. I've been myself on a couple of situations really frustrated, because of course you would like to make big steps, always big steps, and the realness. The reality. Oh man, English on fleek. The reality looks different. You can't make only big steps. It's almost impossible. There are a few people who had that kind of career, and they did fantastic work. They, everything fitted perfectly.
Yeah. But that's not meant for everyone.
Exactly, that's not meant for everyone, because else everyone would be a big artist. For some people it takes a while until they find their sound, and for some people it takes a while until they have the the right contact, until it's a live thing.
Yeah, no, it's a grind.
It's a grind. I mean, you can't expect to be the biggest person in a week.
Exactly. Kevin, we've been here for 30 minutes now.
Oh shit!
I think we've got a good insight about you as a person and as an artist.
I hope so.
You already ended with some very wise words from the big almighty Valhalla.
Man, don't get used to it. The last couple of times Germans tried to be like wise and helpful. It didn't work out for.
They fucked up.
It didn't work out for a couple of countries. World War II.
No, but are there any things you would like to say or share with your fans or with the viewers? Maybe a great thank you.
No, first of all, I want to thank everyone for the continuously support. It's insane seeing people with self-made merchandise, coming to every shows. I see a lot of familiar faces at gigs all around Europe. I mean, I played in Spain and still saw people from Germany traveling there for the gig. It was
nice,
mind blowing. What I can say to everyone out there is do your thing, keep on grinding. It sounds so much cliche, but it will all come together. I would love to help everyone possible, you know. So if you have a track or whatever, or you need a feedback or so, just drop me a link in an email. I read everything. It sometimes take 2-3 days to until you get a reply, because I'm, like I said, I still work like 40 hours a week and have
a girlfriend.
a girlfriend, and you know, I have a life as well. Some people might don't believe, but you know, it doesn't matter if you just started or if you're already long in the game. As long as when the music is good, when the music fits to the artist you send it to, they will play it.
Yeah.
And that's the point. I'm not in a situation where I say like, no, I don't play it because you're not a big artist.
Yeah.
Man, without the support we got from Jason Payne, Regain, Cripsis really fast.
Yeah.
Imperatorz wouldn't be
where
it is right now, and
yeah.
I really want to help everyone out there to, you know, achieve the dreams.
Yeah.
And if it's just by playing a track, I'm willing to help. You know,
more than open to help. Great.
Exactly. Anytime, boys. Anytime.
Great.
And yeah, I hope to see you all in 2020, because
great.
Some really good shit's coming your way. Stream Valhalla. Much love, promotion, you know, all the kind of shit. And yeah, I mean, driving together with my favorite Turkish guy through a weird country, which is not mine.
We've been driving a lot lately, right? We've been hanging around, going to practice, you know, having fun. But Kevin, thank you very much for joining Drive with Hardstyle.
Oh man, my pleasure, my pleasure.
I've got one last question for you. We always ask the artist in the car for a nominee or 2 nominees for a DJ for who they want to see in the next episode.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I really like what the Retaliation guys are doing, so I would really recommend them.
Yeah.
They do, man, an insane quality, and not like they do a lot of out-of-the-box music, which I really, really like. They try to combine a lot of elements. That's insane, boys. They do really, really good. And I would like to see Steven Neros.
Neros?
Yeah.
Nice, great.
He's a really good guy, and I mean, with his album now, I heard the album.
Yeah.
Man, you did fantastic, brother. That would be a really good dude.
All right.
Hit me up for a workout, Steven. And yeah, besides that, I think this concept is working out really well. I can really recommend everyone to just, you know, check it out, subscribe.
Thank you.
Drop a like, comment right here.
How it works, when your episodes is being aired, I'm going to ask you to tag Retaliation and Neros in the comments.
That's okay.
And we'll see if they have the time and the interest to join me for a ride and get to know them better.
I hope they will. I'm pretty sure of that.
We're going to see. Kevin, thank you for your time, brother.
Take care of your thumb, my brother.
Yeah, my thumb is fucked up. For all the viewers, thank you for watching. As Kevin said, subscribe, hit a like. Also follow Kevin on his socials, Imperatorz, because there are lots of things coming up, especially in February, so keep an eye out for that. We'll see you around with the next episode of Drive with Hardstyle. Take care, have a good day. Bye bye.
Peace out, boys.